now, I'm probably sure you guys have heard all the rumors. Sophie and Joe are getting a divorce, and I'm just here to set it straight. Like, my publicist said not to come on here and do that, but you know what? My publicist also wears makeup like stresses, and she probably has never heard of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so I don't take advice from girls like her. Anyway, it just like was so important to me that you guys heard it from me first, and not from like TMZ or whoever, or not like from your brothers, sisters, moms, and cousins, or like whatever. So I met Joe back at summer camp. See, like, I've always loved just going outside, hitting things, bugs, like all that kind of stuff. Like, I was really just one with the boys, and so summer camp was like my legit favorite place ever. I would go there like all the time, like every summer. And this particular summer, there was a band coming into town, and everyone was just so excited about it. All the girlies were like all over them, and I just didn't care. So I was just like sitting in my cabin listening to Drake, like my favorite rapper ever, when all of a sudden I hear this knock. And this guy who's like, oh my god, you're so good at singing, like, would you want to date me?
Megan, did you take my makeup?
Oh my god, get out! Anyway, the final jam was coming up, and like, we were gonna sing a duet together. It's just be like,
Wait, is this the plot of Camp Rock?
no? Okay, wait, actually this might be the plot of Camp Rock. I was thinking about Shane Gray, who's just like this other guy who I was in like a situationship with. I met actually Joe Jonas at Target. It's like this really fancy store that only celebrities go to, and me, because I know about that kind of stuff. And I was there because I was looking for some groceries. I only eat hard-boiled eggs. I went over to the technology department, and I saw Joe struggling over like which TV to choose. And so I said, do you need some help with that? And he whipped around and said, security. But right before he could finish that sentence, he looked into my green orbs and was like, oh my god, you're the prettiest girl I've ever seen, and I bet you like have to spend so many hours putting makeup on in the morning. And then I was like, believe it or not, all natural. He was blown away by that, and immediately he asked for my hand in marriage. He didn't want me to say that, but that actually did happen. Before that, like, I'm just getting ahead of myself in the story here, okay guys? Because sometimes I get ahead of myself. It's just really vulnerable putting yourself out there on the internet for like millions of people to see and hopefully click on and hopefully like, you know, pay you money because you're getting money and ad revenue from, like, you know, it's like really just stressful. Okay, anyway, yeah, so I told him like, you should go for the 80-inch, and he was so impressed, and he was like, Nick, come over here. And so Nick came over, and he was like drooling out of his mouth. He was just like, oh my god, she's literally prettier than Priyanka. And I was like, you can't say that, you're married. Like, but he did say that. And Nick actually offered me right then and there a spot in the band. But then I said, well, like, I know I'm like one of the boys, but it's still the Jonas Brothers. Would that be a problem? And this is when he made me an honorary bro. He looked at me and he was like, you are my bro. We decided to change the name to the Jonas and Megan brothers. I did not want to change my last name to Jonas. So anyway, they load me onto this bus that's waiting outside. It's the sickest bus I've ever been in. It has a swimming pool, a zip line, and they had like lions. I didn't know they were chill like that. And there was also Sophie Turner and Priyanka Chopra. And like, a lot of girls just don't like me. So right off the bat, like, they were really rude to me. Okay, I came over and I tried to sit on their laps, and they were like, ew, what the bleep are you doing? And I'm like, sorry, I just like thought you guys would know to move over and scooch. Like, it's just a joke. Like, I'll do that with the boys, you know, I'll come over to Jaden, I'll sit on his lap and be like, oh, oops, here's my new seat, like, and they didn't get that. So anyway, on the way there, we crashed into a tree, and it was like, honestly, like really tragic, because Nick was in the middle of giving me his hoodie, and then it flew across the bus, and the lion ate it. So we had to walk to the concert, but like, I literally am so good at walking and running and all sports things. I got on stage and Joe handed me the mic, whispered in my ear and said, this is real, this is me, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So we were right in the middle of the song. Like, the brothers and I were all just jamming out, and then Nick was like, let's do a pyramid. So I was like, bet. So they threw me in the top. I was a flyer, and I did a flip off of. The problem is, I didn't land on my feet. I actually landed on the front row of the audience. Who is in the front row of the audience? Sophie Turner. Yeah, and so she was not very happy that I kicked her in the face. It was an accident though. Like literally this happens all the time in sports. But after that, I think I created a rift between Sophie and Joe. I just like don't feel like she enjoyed that Joe was on my side of that. But anyway, that was the story. If any of the tabloids come out and says differently, like that's actually what happened. I hope you guys thought that was like really cool and vulnerable of me to come on here and speak that truth. And like if you feel that, you should definitely subscribe and like share this video with other people because it would like mean the world to me so much, especially Jaden. Jaden, you better comment, like, and share this video. Anyway, bye guys!
Get out of my room. No one's gonna watch your video anyway. Your only subscribers are mom and grandma.
Oh my God, shut up.